Hey Washington, Mrs. Shike here with another tutorial for ScootPad. So you have logged in with your KUSD Gmail account and you can see then that your class is right here. So you're going to go ahead and click launch. And when it launches, you have a couple of things that you can work on. You can work in the math adaptive practice. You can work on addition fact fluency. You can work on the ELA adaptive practice. There is a spelling path and a ebook path as well that you can use. So today we're going to check out ELA adaptive practice. And this will look similar in both ELA and in math. So you'll see that I'm going to work through 10 questions in my adaptive practice for today. ScootPad has a goal for you of 10 questions per day for both English and math. So the question says to correct the underlined word. I have something important to tell her. And what I have to do here is I have to pick the correct answer. So I'm going to pick my answer and click submit. And it's going to give me some feedback and tell me that I did it correctly. The water is too blank for me to stand. Hint, the missing word begins with the letter D. I'm going to put in the word down. And I'm going to submit my answer. And now it's not correct. So I want to get a little bit of a lesson on how to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this Learn button at the top. And it's going to give me a learning target, just like your teacher gives you in class. So it says correctly spell words with common spelling patterns. So I'm working on spelling. I'm going to go ahead and click Get Started. And then there's a video I can watch. I'm not going to play the video, but you're going to want to watch the video because that's where your learning is going to happen. The next thing you're going to do is, after you've watched the video, is click Next. This is where we're going to apply what we just learned in the video. The water is too deep. And now I'm going to submit my answer, and I got it correct. So I'm going to go ahead and click Continue Practice, and it's going to take me right back into my adaptive practice. Now, if you want to do the learn before you do the question, go ahead. I would suggest if it's something you don't know how to do. A couple of tools that Miss George and I wanted to bring your attention to. This tool right here is going to be where you can write or draw on your paper. And this is going to be real similar to what you see on the MAP test and in other probably digital tools that you use. So you have magnifier, a line reader mask. So it's going to help you just keep your reading on track. You have a highlighter. If you want to use a highlighter, you can turn all these tools on and you can turn all these tools off. You can change the way your screen looks. So if I want a little bit of color contrast, you can change your font size if you need to see it a little larger. And then there's some shortcuts for zooming. Those are the tools that you have here. The other thing you have here is a report issue. And Ms. George and I want you to understand that before you report an issue to ScootPad, we want you to check in with your teacher or check in with Ms. George. And you're going to use this to identify a problem in a question. So I'm done with my learning for today, and I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Close. I can do all of those same things that I was just working on in the math section as well. So put the letters for each ladybug in order from shortest to tallest. So C is the shortest. I'm going to go ahead and drag that to the top. B is the next. I'm going to put them over here, I see. And then A. is the last, and I'm going to go ahead and so say, for example, I want to do the learning before I do this question. I'm going to go ahead and click Learn. I'm going to read my learning target. I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to now apply my knowledge. So why is the following equation false? 6 plus 4 and 9 plus 3. Because one side equals 10 and the other side equals 12. Submit my answer. And I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Close. Please take some time and work through your 50 questions in reading and in math on ScootPad each week. This is going to help keep you fresh and ready to go for when we return to school, hopefully sooner than later. Miss you all. Bye.